Welcome to Louisianimal Gaming. Today we're going to be breaking down the Florida Gators Playbook Part 2. Again, heavily requested here to get some more information out of this Gators Playbook and to really get deep into making this playbook really work for you. So what we went over in Part 1, if you guys have not seen it, check out the link below. We went over the pistol bunch, the pistol wing flex close, the tight open, and the tight wide off flex, I believe, was the other formation. Now we're going to stay away from the pistols. There is some good runs in here in the various pistol sets. Again, one of the deeper pistol playbooks in the game. But what we're going to focus on here, we're going to look at the trips, the Y off trips, and we're going to look at normal Y off. 3 formations you guys are going to want to add to the other formations we covered to really complete this Florida playbook, and it's going to win you more games. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. This formation we're going to take a look at here, the Y off trips, and immediately let's just jump into what makes this really nice here with the runs. 0-1 trap, very good. You have a counter read option, you have a regular counter here, and a GT counter. We also got an outside zone, inside zone, so you guys can literally attack between the tackles, pulling guard, and outside here. And then we also have this RPO bubble wide pop, and again, very good complementary stuff. And then the pass plays we're going to take a look at here. First one, very simple, stick. You do not need to make any adjustments on here. And all it is you're going to look at the alignment of the corners on the receivers here to the right. You see there's somebody lined up over B and RB. So we're going to look at A. A is on an option route here. If it's zone, he's just going to do a nice little hitch. If it is man, he's going to run a speed out route outside and get open. And then, of course, this linebacker in the middle here on the left, if he just scoots inside off the jump, we're going to throw a quick slant here. So let's just take a read here. Boom. He drops down inside. Easy slant read here. So very simple. Now they're going to bring a cover 0. Of course, this is depending on alignment here. X on the slant, RB on the out route, as it looks like it will probably be the safety that's going to cover him. And then you're going to have A as well. We'll look somewhere different. Here's this nice little out route. Again, if you have any cutter type abilities on this slot receiver, it would be very nice right here. Again, another cover 0 type look. The reads are going to be RB and A. If you have a burner over the top, you can throw to B. Again, X on the slant if he wins. Take a look here. And you see here, just to give us that other option, you see a slow tight end. He's able to run that man out route. So again, one more time here now again. Zone, we're going to read the slot corner, RB, A. It is a zone look, so this A is going to hit the hitch. Again, very simple read stick, very good short yardage situation. In one little alteration if you want, you could do something like this, where now you're streaking A, and then possibly we get the opportunity here where against zone, you can throw this underneath to the running back, or against man, it is just a quick throw here. We'll run this one more time just to kind of show you here. They drop back. We get it off there. And again, easy reads. Again, if you want the extra protection, just leave Y in for blocking. Next play we're going to go to here is PA double post. PA double post, very good play. Couple ways we can run this. One of the easiest ones to do here is to drag A. I like streaking RB. I'm going to streak X here, and then we're going to put Y on a table route. Reason being is you're going to have this high-low tight end on the drag right away, your table route to your running back, Y, but then the sharp cutting post from B, we're going to show you where he will get into nice little spots, opening at zone or even man coverage. But right away here, you see the 3 routes on the right are going up and vertical across the formation. It's going to allow this Y route for easy yards to get across the formation really quickly here. As you see, one more time, they push all the zones up, so it allows you to get this underneath throw. So once we start getting them to play hard flats, it is going to make it easier for these other things to kind of come available. So here, again, some kind of 2-man under, man press here. Again, take a look, tight end, he's going to come open, let him clear that other defender. And then also, again, sometimes you feel like, we're not putting a lot of man-beating routes out there. Put X here on a comeback. Again, we're going to watch the safety. The corner's already playing back. You're going to see if there's any help underneath. If there's no help underneath, X will be the throw. And again, here, kind of maneuver in the pocket. And then here is this post that is going to get open. You see, it's a superstar corner, hit inside leverage, and we were still able to get it. One other thing here that we can do is I'm going to put RB here on a speed out route. I'm going to put A on a zig. And again, I could put Y here on this Texas route. And really, I'm going to watch is there any kind of flat routes, hard flats going to take away the speed out route? If there isn't, we throw it to the outside. The other thing is you'll have the zig. Again, you see it just clears it out there. It looked like it was man. But even if it's zone, the speed out route is going to take that flat outside here. And it is just going to open up the zig route. So again, this is our read here. Again, now you read. Boom. Now we got Y here on this zig. We're able to throw it there as we get hit. And again, easy completions. And of course, if you always want to put X on the comeback, again, that is a really good man beating route. Again, take a look here. Now we can throw to RB on the speed out route. Again, lots of options here you can do against man and zone. And then one other variation, if we want to do this, X on a streak, I'm going to put RB on this post. I'm going to streak A. We're going to drag B. And then I'm going to table flat Y here. And again, if there's in the flats, you throw to Y. You have B here on your drag. Both these vertical routes will be clearing. So there's going to be options here for this RB route here as we overthrow it for a pick. You can see really where he's going to get open. We'll run this one more time here. And just really kind of show you here. Kind of step up in the pocket. And damn, right there. Nice little dot there for a touchdown. So again, bunch of easy ways to run this concept here out of double post. One other thing, actually, any play out of the formation, if you want to bring this guy inside, you can put him on a speed out route and just watch him work here. Again, very simple. So bunch of good things here you can do out of this PA double post. Last play we're going to take a look at here in this Y off trips is the RPO bubble Y pop. So again, the main thing is here, once we start mixing in our runs, inside zone, outside zone, trap, counter, you have your RPO here. You have the bubble to RB. You also have Y here. Again, the P icon in the middle is going to be the one playing the tight end here. So if he drops down to play the run, you throw it to the tight end, or you can even hand it off here. And here we just take our handoff and we're going to get whatever yards we can get. Again, very simple, easy, effective play here. Again, here they run man. So everything was bottled up from the pass game here. So even though we're not getting the best reps with this, here, now the bubble. The corner does a great job block shedding here as defense in practice mode gets a little crazy. And again, here now we're just following our blockers there. And so again, one last time here, just watching the Y. Again, here, again, you see if it gets vacated in the middle, you just have this for a nice quick throw. This is actually very good on the goal line as well. People will not expect this. They're going to commit down to the run, or they may even man up on the bubble. So again, a bunch of good things here out of this Y off trips. Let's move into our next formation. Our next formation here in this Florida playbook that we're going to go into here is the normal Y off. Again, very good, very similar to that of normal Y off close, just that the B receivers lined up a little bit wider here. While getting into the formation, let's just focus on the best pass play. It's going to be strong flood. Again, very similar to that of Y sail. And the good thing about this tight end post is, or corner, is it is a sharp cutting corner. Two things that we can do for this play: drag Y, or you can zig Y. Completely up to you how you want to do it. I believe the zig on the Y is very good. It will stretch out the flat to the left. If he does not play a hard flat, you can throw it to him. If he does play hard, it really opens up the backside dig from X. And then, of course, we have our flood concept here to the right. So, again, we're going to read left to right here. Again, just watch here. Here we have the zig. We throw it outside, get a couple yards. Again, here now looking at it, we're going to read this left side here. It's a little man. This is where this backside in comes. So again, same thing. They ran man, but if it's zone and that guy plays underneath like that to take away the hard flats on the zig. That backside in is going to be open. Here they're bringing some kind of man blitz or cover 2 man. So again, now my reads are really going to be the backside in, the zig, but also this A route. If you have a good route running tight end, A is going to be into a nice spot there as he gets bumped and we get hit at the same time. Run this again. Just going to kind of watch where he kind of gets open right here in this area. And that was kind of like a zone where they kind of chucked him a little bit. But very sharp cutting tight end route. It also makes it easier to see if the flat route is going to be open like this. We take that. Then it gives you an opportunity to make a guy miss and get some extra yards. So you really got to see the corner route, the table. We've shown you the zig and the flat here. Again, they bring a blitz. Very easy to tell, and you have the zig here versus if you want to put him on a drag, you absolutely can do the drag too. You see this will get him across the field quick for an easy gain. Next play we're going to take a look at here, seam F angle. Again, very nice play here. Again, we're going to read this B solo receiver on a comeback, and I'm going to put Y here on a speed out route. If you want to put X on a speed on a comeback as well, you could do that. The whole read here is if there's no help on the right, we're going to throw the comeback. We also watch the slot corner. If we see he doesn't come down right away, we have the speed out. And then the middle is you're going to watch A on the tight end. If he stretches the defense in the middle, RB is going to be able to throw right behind him. So take a look here. Here is exactly while the running back did kind of like chip block him there. You see he really took the middle defender out of the play and allows him to get some easy yards here. So again, now we're going to look, speed out route. Again, nice throw outside. You're able to get 7, 8 yards here. Run this again. Now we're looking out to the right. Again, comeback wasn't there. Tight end stretches the middle of the field. We got the running back underneath here. So let's take a look, see if we can get one look here. Here's the comeback, top of the route. Nice throw, possession catch. Easy yards. Very simple play here. And there's one other thing, again, something you could do, get this X involved, is you could put him on a deep crosser. Not sure if we're going to get him open right here, but you see there might be a little window, something like this, where you can pass lead it down and inside. So to get X involved in the play so you're not just running the one streak from the outside receiver and the one from the tight end. And so the pass plays we've shown here, but you also want to mix up the quarterback wrap. If you have a mobile quarterback, fake jet, pest power, zone fake jet are very good plays. But the quick base and the counter are going to be the money runs in this play. And then here is a great other one to add into this little scheme here. The RPO return Y flat. So we're going to watch this guy go in motion. You have your bubble to the left. You're going to have this flat receiver running to the right. And then you also have the ability to keep it with your quarterback. So we're going to watch him. He goes out. We're going to watch him. And here he's just going to have outside leverage. And we're able to get a couple yards. So maybe something good here on the goal line. Short yard situations here. See what we can get from the bubble. They don't play out the bubble right away. Again, we get a couple yards. Here taking a look. Again, the PI icon to be the guy to play this flat. You see he comes down. And if he comes down, this is going to be, I would say, a touchdown. But again, depending how fast your guy is, again, very easy play. And then, of course, you have the read option portion. We'll watch the D end. If he crashes, we will keep it like he does there. We keep it here with Mr. DJ Lagway, and we are going to take this for a touchdown. So, again, certain fronts here like this is where the read options really come into play because it's strictly the D end or the stand-up linebacker. Again, that is going to make it very simple to know that that is probably going to be the option. The P icon is always going to be the guy playing the pass portion of the RPO, and then, of course, you have your bubble to the left. So, again, simple reads. Add this into your scheme. Next formation we're going to take a look at here is the trips here out of this Florida playbook, and the Y off trip is a very good complement to this we went over earlier along with the other sets. And right away, just talk about the run plays real quick. Quick base, sweep, automatically your pulling guard, your outside run. You have read option, power read. You also have inside zone, mid draw, quarterback, slot option. So every kind of run here is available to us in this trips, which makes it good. Make sure you have at least one, if not two, set in your audibles. And then we're going to come out in this bubble screen, which is going to complement the run game. So looking here at this bubble screen here is automatically we see the numbers to the right. And here's the one thing about this bubble screen. Typically, I would say you want to snap throw it, but what this particular one, if you hold it for just a second, the blocks seem to do a significantly better job for you getting further downfield. Here, if we can get a look, I'll watch here, kind of throw it out. Again, you let the guys actually develop on the blocks. Very different from a typical RPO where you have the run option, so if you don't throw it right away, he hands it off. Now, again, I'm going to show you what this looks like if we throw it quick here. And again, it lines up a little bit quicker. It's still actually ended up being pretty successful, but yeah, typically what happens is that the outside corner will end up getting pushed into the play here, kind of something like that. And then your other option here is you're just going to watch here if there's any help on the left. You watch X, he's going to run a option route based on the defense. So, and the good thing about X here, he has a triple option type route with a hitch, a streak, or a post. So you're just going to kind of watch him. He'll make the right read based off the zone coverage there. And one last time, we'll take a look here. X, watch he does. He runs the post again. Pass him up into this gap for a nice play. Our next plays here in the trips that we're going to take a look at here, levels and level switch. These are the exact same play. As you're going to see on the play art here, X is running this out route. And then you're going to see this levels concept. B is going to run this inside route. The only thing that's different is R, B, and A are switching who runs the deeper in route versus the shallow in route. So again, we're just going to come out, level switch. Me personally, I prefer the most inside slot guy to run this. He's a deeper guy. And what I like to do is I actually really like to put RB on a drag. And one other thing is put Y on a table route. So now the reason why is if I leave Y blocking and B runs this in route, the outside corner or the slot corner will not have a route to the right to defend. So he's just going to match and lock on. Now versus Y here, me putting him on the table route, you're going to see here they did play some kind of match or just man. Easy throw out there, but what's going to happen is he is going to create this opening for B. If they're not going to play man, I'm not sure what's going on here with practice being wonky here, but really want to show you guys why we're doing this here. And here we got the backside in route. Again, this is going to beat any kind of man coverage. As we take a look here again, see if we can get the zone look here where these guys play out, and it's right there. And the reason why this is going to get open is because this outside corner is in a cloud flat over here, and you're just going to watch him outside of 22. He's got to stay there, and you see how he kind of moves back here to the right. He's in a cloud flat playing up, but he's actually going to come down to stay outside for the flat route from our running back, which we still could have thrown. But that is going to open up this backside throw. And again, then you have your routes from RB and A on this drag and stuff underneath. This guy is going to get across the formation extremely quick. So level switch, very good here. And then we'll just switch over to levels here. Again, it's the exact same thing here. So levels. So here on levels here, again, everything is the exact same. I'm going to put Y here on this drag. Now, RB is going to run this kind of like inverted deep in. And you see here, I can wait a little bit longer for him, throw it across the formation, and that was against a man play there. Again, do this again. You have A on this little in. You can let him clear the formation. Easy throw out here. Next, we're going to move over to B here. Got him. Again, let him clear. And actually, that was what I was trying to get on the level switch, was this guy passed it off that the table route was going to be wide open like this. Again, this table route is going to get very nice leverage against any kind of man or if a matching zone. So he's going to be there. And then one other thing, if you want to get this X guy involved, again, deep crosser, comeback, something like that will make this extremely effective here. We see no help. X on the comeback will possession catch that. You can rack it as well. Again, easy play here to run while on the table. Again, you're playing dynasty mode and you have play cooldown, anything like that, this is just going to be something that you can go to between levels and the level switch. Next play, again, you also have a stick in here. We talked about stick in the Y off trips. Very, very good play here. And then our next play, we're going to take a look at it here, is deep flood. So deep flood, one of the things here that I like to do is I'm going to put here, I can put RB on a speed out, A on a zig, and I can put this Y here on a streak. I can put him on a curl, stem him up one. Again, middle user, he may not follow the running back all the way, but you're just going to read this zig and speed out route combo. One of the best combos you can put together out of trips. But you're going to see why this is one of the best formations, best route combinations to put in trips. Here again, different areas there as we put that running back on the streak. And again, here now, if they look like they're bringing a cover zero blitz, which is what they're doing, I can put Y here on this Texas. You could block him if you want to. X on this post is going to win. Pass lead inside, and you're going to have a nice little touchdown there. So, again, bunch of great ways to run this trip set. One other thing you could do, you want to put RB on a speed out route. You put A here on this drag, and then you put Y here kind of on this corner route here, right? So read the speed out. That's there. Pass lead outside. We get your 5. So in doing this, you're creating a high-low with the post, the drag, and then now you're also getting this flood kind of concept here to the right. We're going to take a look. What they're going to do. A wide open check down route. Again, the blitz, for as fast as it was for a cover zero, not fast enough for us to not get our throw off here. And again, you got the flat, and then here is where this corner route from the running back comes into play. If they're playing kind of hard flats or shaded outside, that is going to be a huge gain, and that's how we're going to run this flood play. I hope you guys enjoyed the playbook breakdown part 2 of our Florida Gators playbook. If you guys enjoyed the video and you stayed for the whole time, do me a favor, like the video, drop me a comment on what you guys want to see next. Sub to the channel if you guys aren't, so you guys don't miss an upload. Appreciate you guys. You guys help the channel grow. Stay tuned. We have Dynasty Builder stuff. Check out the Patreon. Again, if you guys want more exclusive content, ebooks, gameplay tips I don't always share exclusively here on YouTube, go check us out over there. Again, things that will help grow your game offensively and defensively. Appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next one.